What's going on, YouTube? Chris here. Want to bring you all an update today of Litecoin. Right now we're sitting at $199.34. We're up about 4%. What I want to do is look at Litecoin here on the 1-day time frame. And I also wanted to let you know that I'm going to be continuously doing these Litecoin videos by themselves, these individual Litecoin videos about once or twice a week. And also, if you enjoy that, let me know down low in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I still believe Litecoin, guys, it's one, it's been in the top 10 for how long now? It's made it through market cycles. It's an OG. Grayscale has been accumulating Litecoin. I still believe down the road here we could have a nice little run for Litecoin as the bull market progresses into most likely the third stage here. And that's when, guys, last time the third stage lasted roughly about 2.5 to 3 months. So we need to be aware of where we're at right now. We've made phenomenal gains in many of these coins, but typically that last stage of the bull market is when you start to go straight up. You get those legs to where, like last time, Bitcoin more than doubled in price extremely quick. It even went from 3,000 up to that 20,000 very fast. So that's the type of stuff we need to watch for in this market cycle. But Litecoin has been time tested. It's one that's been around for a long time, and I love trading Litecoin because it's a little bit more volatile than Bitcoin, and that's what I'm looking for when I'm trading spot altcoins. So let's dig into this, guys. Remember, this is on the 1-day time frame. We're going to go through some bullish things. We're going to go through some bearish things. I also want to I want you to let me know down low, what do you think? Are we going to be moving up here this week to come and months to come, or do you believe Litecoin is topped out? I'd love to hear your opinion down low. In my opinion, I think Litecoin still has more room to run, but that's just my opinion. So what we're looking at here, the number one most important thing is to hold this higher low where this doji candle came in. You can see we pushed down to about $153. We bounced up, we came back. This is our higher low, where you can see this green arrow right here. So we're paying attention to that, trying to keep that intact. As we're going up now, we're challenging our next resistance area, and that's going to be roughly around that $200, that large psychological round number of $200. If we're able to get up through that, where we're at right now, I would look up roughly to about $215, then it'd be up to around that $226, then $238. And if we get some decent buying pressure here and we can get over top of this 200, we got a little bit of a gap here, a little bit decent of a gap. When I say gap, guys, crypto doesn't really close, but when we drop really hard and fast, like we did over here, many times we'll make it up on the backside. So sometimes we can get this nice move to go up there and challenge maybe $238, and it can happen fairly quick. But the main thing, and I'd say this is the bearish thing that's taking place right now, you can see the volume. It's been below average as we're trying to make this move up through $200, as well as breaking out of this trend line, because this would be a trend line break, but we want to see it come on heavier volume. So I do want you to be aware of the volume. Now, last time we had this trend line break over here, you can see we had about average volume. Even there, we want to see heavier volume, but there we had average volume, and we were still able to keep this moving to the upside. Where we had that average volume when we got a true break was around $142. We went all the way up to around $247. So that's where we're trying to see if this was our local bottom as we're breaking out of this trend line, and see if we can get a nice move just like we did back in this area. Now, in terms of looking at the stock, we're at 91 and 68, so we're still in bullish territory there. RSI is at 57. I also want to point out, keep a very close eye on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin and Litecoin, well, I guess I should put it this way, Litecoin's very tied to Bitcoin. Okay, so when Bitcoin moves to the upside, Litecoin's going to move a little harder. When Bitcoin moves to the downside, Litecoin's going to move a little harder to the downside. So keep an eye on that. You want to make sure Bitcoin's still moving up if you're trading Litecoin in a long position. Okay, always pay attention to that. If we get over here in the trading view, what you can see, we're back into that buy category. If we get into the technicals, we're looking at a 1 sell, a 10 neutral, and a 15 buy. Oscillators, 1 sell, 9 neutral, and a 1 buy. Moving average is looking strong. It's a 0 sell, 1 neutral, and a 14 buy. If we get down to here, we're basically having all neutrals besides our momentum is going to be a buy, and our MACD level is going to be a sell. And if we throw on these moving averages here on the 1-day time frame, I want to point this out. We're trading up above our 20 EMA right now, our 50, our 100, and our 200. That's very important for Litecoin. So the only thing that I would say that we're missing right now is some of this buying pressure in here, this gap that we have. What I want to do is go into coin market cap here, and I want to get into Litecoin very quickly. So Litecoin's at number 10 right now, and I want to go through a few things. So keep an eye on the market cap. We're at 12 billion right now. Volume's at 4,284 million, and then our circulating supply, like we always talk about for Litecoin, is at 66 million. So even in that point right there, guys, I mean, it's a scarcer coin. You can see even Chainlink here has about 411 million. in circulation right now. Uniswap 521, right in that range. So these are things I like to pay attention to. XRP 45 billion, so a lot of coins there. Cardano, you can see up in this range. Binance 154 million. Ethereum 114 million. So these are things I like to pay attention to, and you can see Litecoin has a lower supply than a lot of them. And that's a lot of room here. If we get 20, 25 billion pumped into this, or we hit a market cap of that, which you can see other coins, XRP is at 21 billion right now, Cardano's at 35 billion. So, you know, if we get a 20 billion or 25 billion for Litecoin, that would be huge. Now, if we step back and we take a look at the line graph for Litecoin, so you can see this was our previous top before when we got up to roughly about, we'll call it on this, about $350, right in that range. You can see where we're at on this backside. So we have not broken that all-time high yet. If we look at the year to date, let's see here. So the 1 year, as we started all the way back around $35, and we're all the way up now to about $200. That's what I'm saying. Litecoin's made really nice moves. And we were talking about on this channel, Litecoin around, you know, $35, $45, $50 when it started to round out down in here. You know, guys, I say that because these are things you want to pay attention to and you want to look for on coins. I don't say that to brag and say, oh, we were talking about it at $45. I say that so you can pay attention to these things. And also, I took a lot of heat when Litecoin was at $40 and $50. People saying it's never going to move, it's going down to zero. And you can see we're at $200 right now. So when you start to see those rounded bottoms on charts, that's what you want to see. And you see how this volume was ticking up as well. These are things I want to teach you guys, trying to help you out. Then you can see an uptrend, how we have these corrections. So right now we had our correction. We're seeing if we can set that higher low and continue making moves to the upside there. But when people talk about Litecoin, and then we'll just see here, so do you feel good or bad? You can see 88% of the people say good, 12% say bad. But when you look at Litecoin, you know, guys, people want to hate on it, but this is a coin really out of over 8,000 coins to be in the top 10 for as long as it has, and also to even be around for as long as it has. That's a big deal. Look how many cryptos up here, 8,700. Any coin that's in the top 10, you know, my hat's off to them. Even in the top 100, that's an amazing feat if you're in the top 100 out of this many coins. So you can see the total supply for Litecoin is going to be right around that 84 million. Then there's our market cap. I guess it's at 13 billion right now. You know, guys, volume ticking up right now, 5 billion. And then if we go back and we take a look here, Bitcoin dominance is at 60.4 right now. Overall, look at the market cap, 1.6 trillion. Man, guys, such a blessing to be in this space. So, you know, really watch these areas. That's what I wanted to bring to you for Litecoin. If you get some from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know down low, up or down, sideways. Tell me what you think. God bless, my friends. Take care.